Hey there, viewers. How's your circle of friends looking these days? Do you find yourself not getting along with certain people? Even friends you've been close with over years? Friendships come and go. Even people with amazing qualities have a dark side. Believe it or not, the Zodiac might have something to do with it. Let's talk about 7 Zodiac signs that are hard for you to get along with. We're not saying these people are bad or anything. It's just given some of their characteristics, they're not always the easiest to tolerate. We're talking Aquarius, Taurus, Gemini, and more. Let's begin. Number 1. Capricorn. Born between December 22nd and January 19th. This Saturn-ruled Earth sign can be really stubborn. If you're friends with Capricorn, you'd know they're hard to make plans with. You and your friends want to eat at a Mexican restaurant, while Capricorn wants Italian. It's a never-ending argument between the two of you. I mean, sure, Capricorns have several good qualities. Not only are they really responsible, they're known to practice self-control. But because of this self-control, they often hold back expressing their emotions. So if you make them angry, they won't tell you what you did. It doesn't matter how hard you press them. It can be super annoying when you're trying to help someone and they won't let you in. They might even get snappy if you ask them too many times. This makes them pretty hard to get along with. Did you ever make a friend angry over something minor? Are you still friends? Sound off in the comments section and start a conversation with our Bestie community. Number 2. Gemini. Born between May 21st and June 20th, the Mercury-ruled Gemini has a lot of great things going for it. They're often very smart and adaptable to different situations. They can earn new skills very quickly. This works to their benefit when starting a brand new job. But Geminis often have a split personality. One minute they're easygoing and charming. The next minute, they're aggressive and angry. It seems like the smallest thing can set them off. Geminis are inconsistent in that way. They'll say one thing and then do another. If they tell you they'll meet you somewhere, don't be surprised if they cancel at the last minute, or at least change the location of your meeting. This makes Geminis super hard to get along with. Number 3. Scorpio. Born between October 23rd and November 21st, this water sign is highly resourceful. They're somebody that you can go to with your problems. Scorpio is also very caring towards people in their life. This means they'll go out of their way to help you out of a jam. But there's also downsides to their friendship. Scorpios can also be envious and angry. This makes them hard to be around, especially if you hold advantage over them. If they feel like their life is going downhill, prepare to act as their punching bag. They'll take their frustrations out on you. You don't want to make Scorpio angry. This zodiac sign will lash out at you in a really uncomfortable way. Once they're set off, it's really hard to reason with them. You kinda just have to wait it out until their anger has died down. This is an extremely difficult person to be friends with. If you're in a relationship with this person, it's even harder. Number 4. Aquarius. Born between January 20th to February 18th, this air sign isn't the best at showing how they feel. It's really too bad because Aquarius has so many great qualities. They're known to be progressive and compassionate towards others. But they often don't take the time to focus on themselves. They like to run from emotions. It's so hard to get an Aquarius to open up. Even when something is visibly wrong with them, they don't want to tell you. The words "I'm sad" could be plastered on their forehead, and they still wouldn't let you know what's wrong. Well, in this case, it might be that someone wrote on their head. They kind of expect you to know what's going on with them already. How irritating is that? Aquarius also has a hard temper. Much like Scorpio, they can snap instantly. Anger is one of the few emotions they openly express. This makes it even more difficult to get along with them. You can't have a productive relationship with people who are constantly angry. Let's move on. Number 5. Aries. Born between March 21st and April 19th, this Mars-ruled fire sign is courageous, dedicated, and extremely passionate in their goals. They know what they want, and they're out to get it. But at the same time, there are also some negatives. Aries is also very impatient. They have a short fuse. Because they have their own way of doing things, they expect to have a schedule. If it's not going the way they planned, their mood will take a nosedive. Aries also have a hard time considering the consequences of their actions. They sometimes jump into things a little too quickly. As the saying goes, you have to look before you leap. Aries somehow missed this memo. While they are intelligent, they often don't consider the consequences of their actions. When Aries makes a mistake, they rarely admit it. Let's just say they screwed up and said something that hurt your feelings. If you confront them, they might blow you off. Who knows, they may even deny saying it to begin with. Since it's your friend, you try and give them a chance. But after a while, it gets harder and harder to get along with them. Before we continue, are you trying to eat healthier? It puts a lot of pressure on your wallet. Let's talk about the 11 most expensive fruits in the world. Now, back to our discussion on 7 zodiac signs that are hard to get along with. Number 6. Virgo. Born between August 23rd and September 22nd, the Mercury-ruled Virgo defines what it means to have your eye on the prize. They're hardworking and very loyal to their loved ones. There's not much they won't do for the people in their inner circle. But with that said, they can have a darker side. Virgos can be very defensive. If they feel like you're threatening them, they'll bite back. They really can be harsh. Imagine, for example, you made a mistake and forgot to do something for them. A Virgo's criticism will cut deep. They also have a knack for judging people before getting to know them. If a person gives off a sort of vibe based solely on their appearance, Virgo is quick to pick them apart. Now, I'm making it sound like Virgo is the worst human being alive, and that's not the case at all. In fact, we can all be a little less judgmental in our everyday lives. And while they are quick to label some folks, Virgo's loyalty to those in their life makes up for it. It's just when they get aggressive, it's hard to be friends with them. Number 7. Taurus. This is just another example of someone with amazing traits being really difficult. Born between April 20th and May 20th, the Venus-ruled Taurus is devoted to their family and friends. They always have a project they're doing and they commit to it, but at the same time, they can be very stubborn. When a Taurus has made a decision, they stick with it. There's no going back. While this certainly has its benefits in some ways, it's really annoying to be around. Say a Taurus has decided they don't like someone. The person in question has been given too many chances, and this is the final straw. Taurus will drop them almost instantly, and there's almost nothing they can do to get back on their good side. The decision has already been made. What if you are the next person who gets on their bad side? There could be a whole storm of emotion headed your way. Taurus also has a tendency to not consider the feelings of other people. If they say something hurtful, they have a hard time admitting their fault. This is why it's hard to get along with them. But at the same time, if their goal is to make you happy, they'll fully dedicate themselves to that task. So it's not all bad. Yep, the Zodiac sure is crazy. There's a good and a bad side to every Zodiac sign. Now that I've sparked your interest, let's keep the conversation going. Here's a couple more videos that you should watch. Check out everything you need to know about fixed zodiac signs. Or how about we make things extra interesting and talk about how rich you'll be based on your zodiac sign? Go ahead, click on a video. Or better yet, how about both? And don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. Do you agree with our video? Which of these signs do you get along with? Let us know in the comment section below.